Chicken and barley stew with chilies that'll make you change your mind on rutabagas. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs, cut into big chunks. Could use breast meat? Sure, but it doesn't hold up like dock meat does in a stew. Cocoa powder isn't just for baking. Along with garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, we're starting to warm up that chicken already. Smells like a garlic brownie in here. 2 kinds of chilies, New Mexican reds and anchos, which are going to give us sweetness and heat. You can tell these are good because they're pliable, like a big raisin. If the seeds are sticking, it's a pain in the ass, but it means the chilies are fresh. Toasting chilies in a hot, dry pot helps bring out their flavor. There aren't going to be any seeds stuck in my ass tomorrow. They smell amazing, but they're not pliable yet. And we're going to add some currants to hydrate along with them. Currants, raisins, they're going to bring out the flavor of that ancho. Olive oil's good, ghee's even richer. Better for browning this chicken. We're browning in 2 batches. We don't want to overcrowd the pan. Browning is the first layer of flavor. This dish is all about building flavors. Chicken browned, first layer of flavor begun. Fall is for warm spices, cinnamon, clove, and fenugreek seeds, which have a little maple flavor. Garlic and ginger, and onions, a buttload of onions. We got to take our time, scrape that stuff off the bottom, and let these onions caramelize. This stew has rutabagas. No, not turnips. Turnips are smaller with a little purple. Rutabagas are bigger and cross between like a cabbage and a potato. Turnips have a little more peppery radish flavor. If it's been a while, maybe it's time to give rutabagas another chance. Rutabaga is a delicious root vegetable. Roasted chilies and currants. That's going to make this hot, sweet, and rich. Helping this look more like beef stew than chicken stew. Yep, I'd say those onions are officially annihilated. Time to add the mushrooms. Season as you go helps with mushrooms because they got a lot of water in them. Onions, mushrooms, chicken, rutabagas, and carrots. Then add the sweet heat. A little water, not wasting anything in that blender, of course. Just look at that color already. All that veg will need plenty of salt and pepper. That's going to be f***ing good. Real good. Now all we need is for those veggies to cook and those flavors to marry. This would be great with rice, but we're making barley with more ghee. Celery and shallots and a bay leaf. Just giving them a little head start. Pearled barley is a 3-to-1 ratio. 1 cup of barley to 3 cups of water. If you use hulled barley, you're going to need more water and it takes longer to cook. You could use salt. I'm using chicken base. No harm in using chicken base. Once it comes to a boil, reduce to a simmer and let it cook for 35 minutes. 1 hour later, smells f***ing amazing. That's what I call a happy marriage. That's more like stew than it is soup. I prefer to cook the barley separate. I don't want it to blow up in the soup. That's not beef barley, that's chicken barley. Perfect for fall.
I want the rutabaga. It's good. That's sweater weather food.
That's fucking insane.
It's like a thick, rich, heavy stew, but then you taste it, it's light. Oh, it's rutabaga. It's not a big, heavy potato sinking to you. It's just,
I like any chicken I've ever had.
it's warm, it's cozy, it's a comfort food you didn't know you needed. That's a great fall dish.
That's chicken rutabaga stew with barley. Not like any kind of chicken barley stew you've ever had before.
The rutabagas are so good. They really are.